So today on the bench, I got this nice, beautiful, what they call hot rod red, Mark Knopfler Signature Series Stratocaster. So let's get the strings off here. They're quite old, not looking good. The fretboard looks in good condition, just discolored, that's it. I don't like to use any kind of electrical tools to take off the small bolts off the Stratocasters, particularly because they just wallow out way too easily. And then you're left filling the holes with toothpicks, and that just takes more time. Rather just do it by hand. Well, they did a nice job on the pick guard, putting the electronics in there. Everything's nice. I see they had the shielding on the pick guard, but not inside, so we'll remedy that. If the customer wants to put the shielding inside, we'll do that for them. Let's spray out all the switches and potentiometers. And we'll just work the knobs back and forth so there's no dust in them. There we go. Work it in. Okay, I want to buff it off a little bit with some coarse compound. I want to see what's underneath here. It's hard to tell when it's kind of dull and hazy. We don't know if it's going to be easily swirled. You know, I don't really know what to use till I go through that process. Here, the neck is got a forward bow on it, so I need to take this neck off the body in order to take out that forward bow and straighten it, so I can tell whether the fret level on it is correct. I've seen there's a lot of swirls in it, so I'm going to go over it with some wet sandpaper and see if that helps. If not, I can adjust after this. This only takes a little bit of time for me to see how this is going to help me and what process I need to go through to get a real nice shine out of this. Here's where it melted the body. I turned it over and you can see chips of paint out there where the bolt holes go through to hold on the neck. This is looking a little bit better. Still not happy with the way it looks. I got to order the paint anyway to fill in the few chips that there are in the body and to paint where the paint came off the body where the plate is. The only thing you have to do is be real careful about that. You see the red paint inside that where the neck goes? That's not overspray, that's from where it melted. So once you sand that off and you sand off all the imperfections from that melting off the plate, off the neck, you have to be very, very careful and make sure the neck goes back on right. Yeah, you see here? A lot of that's indented because of the melting and the pressure of the screws. The paint came off here, so I got to cover that up. Okay, now with the neck off, this is straight as can be. So we go straight to the rocker. After I adjusted the neck and made it straight, rocker is perfect, nothing going back and forth all the way on down the neck. It's as perfect can be. So yeah, we're going to have no problem with that. I've already polished out the frets. I'll give it another polish before I put it back on, and it's going to look great.